From the jagged cliffs of Alaska to the gentle hilltops of Florida, every U.S. state rises to a single point, its rooftop. Today, we climb to the highest place in all 50 states. We begin not with mountains, but with modest hills. In Florida, the highest point is just 345 feet above sea level, Britton Hill. It's so low you can walk past it without knowing. Next is Delaware's Ebright Azimuth, barely a bump at 448 feet. In Louisiana, Driscoll Mountain stands at 535 feet, more a hill than a peak. Rhode Island has Jeremoth Hill at 812 feet, a small rise in a quiet forest. These states may not reach the clouds, but their high points are still where the land touches the sky. Climbing northward, the land begins to rise. In Indiana, you'll find Hoosier Hill. In Ohio, Campbell Hill. They're quiet, remote, often on farmland. Illinois' Charles Mound sits on private land, open to visitors only on select weekends. But then the Appalachians arrive. Pennsylvania gives us Mount Davis, 3,213 feet of wooded elevation. Vermont's Mount Mansfield stands tall at 4,393 feet. New York's Mount Marcy, the roof of the Empire State, rises above the Adirondacks at 5,344 feet. And then New Hampshire's legendary Mount Washington, with winds over 230 mph, one of the windiest places on Earth. The South hides surprises. Georgia's Brasstown Bald reaches almost 5,000 feet. In Tennessee, Clingman's Dome brushes the clouds at 6,643 feet, one of the highest in the East. But the king of the East is North Carolina's Mount Mitchell. At 6,684 feet, it's the tallest mountain east of the Mississippi. The plains may feel flat, but they climb. Iowa's Hawkeye Point is almost 1,100 feet. Nebraska's Panorama Point, at 5,429 feet, is higher than some eastern peaks. And in Kansas, the ironically named Mount Sunflower reaches 4,039 feet, a gentle rise near the Colorado border. Then the earth heaves upward. New Mexico, Wheeler Peak at 13,167 feet. Utah, Kings Peak at 13,528. Nevada, Boundary Peak, skimming 13,147. Arizona, the volcanic Humphreys Peak, 12,633 feet above the desert floor. And then the giants. Colorado, Mount Elbert, 14,440 feet, the highest of the Rockies. A sea of peaks surrounds you. Air thins, snow lingers. You're on top of a continent. Out west, volcanoes take over. Oregon's Mount Hood, 11,149 feet. Washington's Mount Rainier, 14,411 feet. A glacial giant looming over Seattle. In California, the mighty Mount Whitney, at 14,505 feet. It's the tallest mountain in the continental U.S. But we're not done. In the Pacific, Hawaii's Mauna Kea rises 13,803 feet above sea level, but over 33,000 feet from the ocean floor, taller than Everest if measured base to peak. And finally, Alaska. Denali, 2,310 feet above sea level, the highest point in all of North America. Remote, dangerous, majestic. From Florida's hills to Alaska's frozen giants, America's peaks tell a story of shifting earth, of ancient ice, of time and power. 50 high points, 50 journeys. Which one will you climb? Like, share, and subscribe for more breathtaking geography.